You know, Voltaire, the famous French philosopher, once said well over 200 years ago that all paper money returns to its intrinsic value, zero.
Well, what Voltaire meant, John, was that all paper returns to its intrinsic value, all paper money, and that's zero. It's, you know, it's quite a literal saying. And what he's telling us is that governments are unable to control themselves. If they have a printing press and they're not required to back up their currency or redeem their currency with gold and silver, there's really nothing stopping them. Politicians, we believe, the left or the right, they're in business to get reelected, unfortunately. And nobody wants to preside over a deflationary collapse. But what's very interesting, John, is this. Again, I've got a law degree, I'm college educated. I was never taught in school about the hyperinflationary scenarios of history outside of perhaps post-World War I Germany and the Weimar Republic. So we never learned that during the Revolutionary War, we had hyperinflation in the United States. And if you go to our site, we wrote a commentary maybe a month and a half or so ago, which you're aware of, titled The American History You Do Not Know. And it documents the Continental, from which the saying, not worth a continental, came from. And really what that was, we had a non-gold-backed currency that the Continental Congress used as currency to fund the war. But they ultimately printed so much that it became worthless to those that held it. And by the end of the war, we were using Spanish and I believe Dutch gold coins. That was what was in circulation. And that is why the Founding Fathers, John, insisted on a gold and silver-backed currency. So Voltaire's got it right. Whether you look at our revolution, where the currency was printed into worthlessness, the French Revolution, which took place immediately after, you fast forward to World War I, post-World War I Germany, where they debased the currency, the famous pictures of people buying bread with wheelbarrows, all the way to Brazil more recently, and then Argentina, where currencies were debased around 80% in very short periods of time. And this is what we're unfortunately seeing, not only with the dollar, but the euro and even other currencies like the yuan, which are pegged to our dollar.